world champion. Yeah. Down in the category.
Let's go, Terrence! Okay, now you are, baby!
Welcome to K9 Boxing. A bark, a bite, an overhand right. That's right. Chin check that man. Chin check that man. It's your boy Cornelius K9 Bundridge, or you can say it's your dog. Cornelius K9 Bundridge in the building. That's right. And so breaking news. We got Eddie Hearn saying that. Let me rewind that. Eddie Hearn is saying that Triple G and Canelo Alvarez is a bigger fight than Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. And you know what I got to say? One of my favorite words. Stop it! You definitely got to stop it because, are you tripping? All cap. You know, that's the new word when you lying. It's all cap. El Toro, what's up, champ? Alex, what it do? Let's go, champ. Y'all the first two in the queue. That's right. So, what is Eddie Hearn thinking? Is he even thinking for him to say that Triple G and Canelo is a bigger fight? A bigger fight? Let me rewind that. A bigger fight than Errol Spence and Terence Crawford? Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford is a big fight. I'm talking about it's the biggest boxing match. It's the biggest UFC fight. It's bigger than any other fight that we can actually make right now. It's bigger than Devin Haney versus Devontae Davis. I mean, you got to think of today, it's the Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. That's right. It's the Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. But the big difference is these guys are going to fight each other. If they fight each other, it's going to be in their prime. That's right. Like Deion Sanders would say, prime time, baby, prime time. Let's go, champ. Let's go. So, yeah. Stop it, Eddie. Stop it. Tell him again, El Toro. Man, all he doing is just selling the fight. That's real talk, El Toro. He's just selling the fight. He's just selling the fight. Laugh out loud. We got to laugh out loud. My man Lamar said we got to laugh out loud. Yeah, I need some laughing buttons. Where the laugh button at? Yeah, absolutely. So it is doing his job. He want to talk about it. So guess what we doing? We talking about it. That's right, at K9 Boxing. Yeah, but I think Triple G, real talk, and no disrespect to Jonathan Banks, because Jonathan Banks is the homie. That's my dog. Me and Jonathan Banks, we were roommates. Emmanuel Stewart had a boxing house for the fighters, and we actually stayed in the same house together. Me, John Jackson, Mother Young Dog in the basement, Vernon Paris, and Jonathan Banks. And there was a few other fighters. And guess who else stayed there? Sugar Hill, the trainer of Tyson Fury. So, we all stayed same camp, same house. And Jonathan Banks, he always, was a hard worker. There was always something different about him in a positive way. And he always made advances, did big things, in boxing, After that, that Jonathan Banks actually trained Klitschko. So he had a heavyweight world champ, and now he got Triple G. If that ain't, hitting the jackpot, then what is at K9 Boxing? That's right. Oh, man. So, but, ain't nothing he could do for Triple G. Triple G, it's been a long run. It's been a good run. But when you can't run no more, it's over. It's over. It's over. And Canelo Alvarez, don't get me wrong, he done lost a little steam himself. In the last fight that he had against Bivol, he lost. And it kind of like made his stock go down some. Yeah, his stock went down something, right? And it is what it is. But he still got way more in the tank than Triple G. And that's the reason why I think Triple G is going to be in big trouble. It is not a 50-50 fight. So that's why I'm saying to myself, why in the heck? Because I don't want to say the word hell, because a lot of people are going there. But why in the heck Eddie Hearn saying that Triple G versus Canelo is a bigger fight when we all know my mama, your mama, his mama, her mama, your mama know, and even dads, that Canelo Alvarez is going to beat Triple G. Now, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I just can't see myself being wrong in this fight. Now, anything can happen on any given Saturday. Sometimes on Friday they fight. Remember the Friday night fights? And sometimes Sundays. But I think on this Saturday, whenever they fight, not actually this Saturday, but Saturday, I just think that I think Triple G gonna get stopped. I think Triple G gonna get stopped. I can guarantee you, if it's anybody betting, majority of the world, that's right, majority of the world is gonna be betting, if they betting, on Canelo. Now, Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford is a different ball game. We don't know who gonna win that fight. All we do is speculate. I feel like Errol Spence is gonna win. You feel like Terence Crawford is gonna win. But we don't know for sure. I look at it as a 50-50 fight. Some might say it's a 60-40 fight. I don't think I see nobody saying it's an 80-20 fight. But in the fight between Triple G and Canelo Alvarez, everybody is screaming, stop it! Because, you know, it just don't seem even. Now, when they first fought each other, it was a fight to see. Like, okay, who you want to see? Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G or Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence? That was like a long time ago. And ever since then, Triple G hasn't looked the same. Ever since then, Canelo Alvarez has lost another fight. But guess what? Errol Spence's Terence Crawford are still undefeated. They still winning. That's right, they're still winning. So we want to see that fight. Y'all want to see that fight? I want to see both fights, don't get me wrong. But if I had only one fight to pick between those two, I want to see Bud Crawford and the Truth at K9 Boxing. The show. And I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. Got to get with my go-to. Can Devin beat Floyd Mayweather in the prime? Somebody asked this question, can Devin Haney beat Floyd in his prime? No! Stop it! That's right, JP, the words out of my mouth. Gino! You're telling the truth, champ. Full of it. A whole lot of it. Apples. 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 A lot of people think that Adam and Eve ate the apple. Apples. I don't think it was apple. It was a fruit, though, but I don't think it was apple. They call this the Adam's apple. No, this is the throat. The throat. The throat. The throat. I'm that guy that took a picture with you today. I'm trying to figure out, oh, the young dog. What's up, young doggy? At the gym, right? What's up, champ? Little champ in the building. What's up with you? My little dog. Okay, now I know who you are when you tap in. Because Canelo pulls in more pay-per-views than Spence and Crawford combined. He's talking about which fight is you going to make more money. I don't know. He's saying, from what I read, it said that Triple G and Canelo Alvarez is a bigger fight. When I say bigger fight, I'm talking about, I ain't talking about just the money. I'm talking about what the fans want to see. I'm talking about when the hands get up like this, when they raise their hands like this to punch. You know, I'm talking about a bigger fight as far as what the audience and the people want to see. You got to remember, of course, when Canelo get in the ring, it's always going to be a big fight. He got a country behind him. A country behind him. The man got red hair. How many Mexicans you know that got red hair? They love that man, you hear me? They love Canelo Alvarez. And Triple G ain't bad. You know, anytime you get a Michael Jordan endorsement deal, you ain't doing bad at all. But as a boxing fan, you know, as a two-time world champion, you know, as, you know, a historian of the sport of boxing, you got to go with Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. I can tell you this much, big time, for shizzle, my nizzle, if you put both cards on at the same time, I bet you're going to get more views from Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight than you will Canelo Alvarez and Triple G. Now, the diehards, because at the end of the day, you got to remember, diehard fans, I mean, you know, I say diehard, you know, back in the days, well, people didn't even watch boxing like that. They knew who Mayweather was. You know how they knew who Mayweather was? They knew who Mayweather was because he was wrestling against the Big Show. Because Mayweather was in the NBA All-Star game. Because Mayweather was in Dancing with the Stars. So he promoted himself, you know. Manny Pacquiao got a country behind him. Let me rewind that. Manny Pacquiao got a country behind him. Yes, and he's from the Philippines. That's right. He's from the Philippines, so it's different. And he's an 8-time world champion in multiple divisions, like not just one division. He did it in 8 different divisions. Now, that record will stand forever. That's right. Real talk. Oh, my man, crying hippie in the building. Hashtag Jesus for life. Now, Rick Elliott said, I think everyone thinks Canelo-GGG is going to be a blowout, and I'm not seeing that. You're not seeing that? Okay. I am. I'm seeing that. But then again, who knows? Unpredictable. Mystical had a song called Unpredictable. Unpredictable, champ. Yes, it's unpredictable. 8-time Manny Pacquiao. 8 times. Not 7, not 6. And we talk about different weight classes. We ain't talking about in one weight class. Manny Pacquiao is one of the greatest fighters of all time. This man, he won world titles in 8 divisions. He didn't win 8 world titles in the same division or 8 world titles. He won 8 world titles in different divisions. Wow. That record will never be broke. Never, ever. Never. And he did it so good and he was just so unbelievable that people thought he was on drugs. I'm not fighting him. He had to take a drug test. You know what I mean? Because he was knocking guys out, even though he was a small guy, moving up in weight. And I was telling him, this man, he can eat on a scale. You know, he don't got to, like myself, he don't have to starve himself to make weight when you're trying to make 154 and you're walking around weighing 184 or 187. He's able to eat the gain weight, you know what I mean? Because he's so small. Yes, sir. Arum, yes, Spence and Crawford. Definitely, it's the bigger fight. It's the bigger fight, bro. I ain't even got to read the rest. I already know what it is. That boy, man, JP, tell him again. He been all over the world. He held the belt in the 90s, the 2000s, the early 2000s, the 2010s, and the 2020th century. In the 2020th century, yeah. Real talk. No, never, ever. So my man said Eddie is racist. I don't know. He's just like green. So is he racist because I think he's a white American, right? I don't know, what his nationality is, because just because your skin is light don't mean you're white. But if he like green, I'm black and I like green. Am I racist? Because I might like green more than I like black. I don't know. What you call it? What you call it? Had one other day. Yeah, but real talk though, bro. I mean, Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford it's just bigger than Triple G Canelo. It's way bigger than Triple G and Canelo. The biggest fight that we can have. Listen, it's so big that Floyd even said, listen, I'm not letting nobody let y'all know when that fight is gonna happen. I'm gonna do it myself. Remember I was saying like how LeBron James, he went to ESPN and he announced where he was gonna be playing. That's what Errol Spence and Terence Crawford can do. They can promote the fight. They can promote that they about to fight, but they can have it on ESPN. Guess when Terence Crawford is about to fight Errol Spence, or it's about to happen. It is, yes. What's about to happen? Terence Crawford, Bud Crawford versus the truth. And ain't no lie. I ain't lying to you. About to happen. It's a big fight. I don't think he's I ain't gonna say whether he is or he ain't. But I'm telling you one thing I know for sure is Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence is not only a bigger fight than Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez. It's the biggest combat fight that we can have that can be made right now. Right now. I'm talking about right now. Yeah, right now. No fight bigger than that fight right now. Nobody has won year after year, month after month, fight after fight that we want to see fight each other right now. I mean, I don't know if I want to say the time is running out, because Errol Spence, I don't know how long he can stay down at 154, because he's a big dude making, welterweight. So if that fight doesn't get made, excuse me, before the end of this year, it probably never get made. And Terence, now I believe he's biting off more than he can chew, is saying that after he beat little bro, you want to fight big bro. Or if you want to say little bro and big bro, because I don't know who is older, but he's saying that after he beats Errol Spence, he want to fight Jermell Charlo. Now, that's not a focused man. I feel like you need to stay focused. You need to be thinking about one person, fighting one person at one time, not two, one. Let's get one fight done, then we get to the next one. So, that's another reason why I will probably have to go with Errol Spence, because Errol ain't talking about fighting nobody but Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford talking about fighting Errol Spence. He's talking about fighting Jermell Charlo. I think he's talking about fighting Jermall Charlo. And it's like, stop it. One at a time, bro. One at a time. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. You think Crawford gonna retire if he loses his fight? No, why would he? It might be big enough and good enough for it to be a rematch. Just have a rematch. I would have it in contract anyway. Win, lose, or draw, I can get a rematch. So Crawford ain't retiring. Sub-Zero. He ain't going nowhere. Yeah, if he loses. Now, if Errol Spence loses, do you think he gonna retire? Who knows? I think Errol Spence will retire before Terence Crawford, because I think that the accident took a lot out of his career. I mean, you have an accident, man, almost lose your life in a car, in that car crash. That was a big accident, man. That wasn't just anything that happened. That was life threatening. Man could have lost his life. For real, for real. Tim Jones. Okay. SB said, I'm blinking a lot, boy. You know, I got something in this eye right here. This left eye. Oh, man. Shout out the left eye. May she rest in peace. May she rest in peace. But, man, so, you know, if Errol Spence fights Terence Crawford, we know who the bigger man is, right? Errol Spence. We know who the stronger man is, right? Errol Spence. We know who has different dimensions, more dimensions. Terence Crawford. We know who can switch from right to left. Terence Crawford. Hand speed, I have to say. Terence Crawford. Who go in? You pick it. I know who I like. SB said hit the like button. As y'all tap in, definitely make sure y'all hit the like button because that is something that y'all must not be doing. Because if y'all was doing that, guess what? It wouldn't be posted. Hit the like button, champ. Be back in the game, y'all. Unbelievable though. I think that Eddie Hearn probably said that though, really, because he wants somebody to talk about it. So that makes sense, you know. Let's get a buzz, because who knows? Ain't nobody talking about, even though it was, you know, it was said, or he told everybody he was gonna fight Triple G, Canelo Alvarez. It's like, okay, and it's because like he forced to fight him. It's like, instead of having a rematch with the guy that just beat him, he's like, I'm just gonna fight Triple G because this, you know, I can beat him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop him. Stop it! Why not go back and fight the man that just beat you? You know, prove to everybody that, you know, because you want to fight a guy that beat you before him, the guy that beat you before him, which is little bitty Floyd. Floyd, a little guy compared to you right now. Fight the man that just beat you, the big dog. You know, fight Babar. No, he don't want that. He say, shoot, forget that. We don't want to go across that again. We don't want no parts. No parts at all. You know what we gonna do? We gonna fight the old man. We gonna fight the old man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, y'all. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. And that's the like button. Hit the like button when you tap in. Yeah, it's definitely a date. Hey, maybe SB can find out when the date is and we can post, but it's definitely a date. You got a matter of fact, you can go look and see when the date is. You say you're supposed to be fighting who, Ben? I don't know what you're trying to say, champ. Tim Jones, we're gonna have a lot of debates. Tim said, hey. He said Crawford gonna win. Terence lifting 300-pound guys up. Oh man, a lot of people think Crawford gonna win. I could easily say it too because Crawford got more skills. So you go by skills, you gonna say Terence Crawford gonna win. You know, but man, when I saw Errol Spence, man, in that car accident, you know, walk away with his life, then get back in the ring and just beat Garcia, Danny Garcia, just like every round easy. I said, man, this guy like Superman. This guy, man, you know, this guy is unreal. And I had to give him his flowers, man. I had to give him his props for that. Then the man that retires Manny Pacquiao, he goes out there and probably done retired this guy. The guy's face was all dismantled. You know, Errol Spence beat the brakes off Ugas. So how can you not get this man his props, you know? I didn't see Crawford get in the ring with him. Now, I'm not saying Crawford ain't no beast. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying no dog. I just got, you know, my pick on who I think gonna win a fight between them two. Now, that's just right now. Things could change quickly. Canelo is not going nowhere near Better Beef. And y'all see why. Y'all see why. You see what Better Beef just did to Joe Smith? It didn't even go 3 rounds. Not even 3 rounds. It was over. Stop it! Quick! Definitely rest in peace to the left eye. Yeah. And Aaliyah. Yeah, he can call out Better Be, but just because you're calling somebody out don't mean you're really calling them out. I would say, hey, that neat guy, in your way is a beast. Anyway, man, he top 3. His performance to me was better than the performance that Gervonta Davis just had. Yeah, it was better than that. Yeah, he had a better performance than Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis' performance looked real good until anyway destroyed Nonito Donaire. I was like, whoa. And he erased all that. I say, yeah, that was something different, y'all. Something different. I just hope we get that fight. And shoot, we already about to be in July. I mean, time is flying. So, I mean, I'm thinking that maybe July 4th, you know, when the fireworks, you know what I'm saying? That might be, we might get the fireworks. We'll find out the fireworks when the fireworks is going to happen. Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. What's up, What's up, Mustaine? What's up, Hawker Mustaine? It don't matter how long you've been fighting. They don't, you know what I mean? What matters is styles. Who can emulate their style, you know, the best. Whoever can do more work in there or had a better style. That's what it matters, you know? Who was almost 40 years old? Ain't that many fighters, though, that can, you know, pull it off at the age of 40 and over. One fighter that pulled it off at the age of 40 and over was Manny Pacquiao. He was the oldest welterweight champion of all time. Your boy, George Foreman, at 45 years old, won the heavyweight world championship. Bernard Hopkins, at the age of 48, became the oldest world champ of all time. Yes, yours truly. Let me hit my chest. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Won my world title at the age of 41. So I'm the oldest junior middleweight world champ of all time. Let's go, champ! Stop it! Let's go, champ! Terence is 34. I hope that this fight is made before he slows down. Yeah, the shizzle. Yeah. But Floyd wasn't the oldest, you know what I mean? I think he did it in 30-something years old. He wasn't 40-something. Vinny, what up, my man's Vinny in the building, y'all. Shout out to my dog, Vinny. Get that boy some props. He in the building. And history. That's right, champ. At least y'all know y'all live with the champ. You know what I mean? Y'all know y'all being a part of history. Y'all a part of history. You know? Real talk. Anyway, that's right. He might be pound for pound number 1. That boy, listen, that boy, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Anyway, that boy, listen, I couldn't get his name right. It was hard to pronounce his name, so that I just wanted to let him keep winning and keep doing his thing. And I said, you know what? I gotta learn his name. You know, say my name, and you, hey, that boy, he's making you say his name right. Feel me? You got to learn how to pronounce his name because he a beast. He a beast, boy. For real. He a beast, boy. Better Be, I had to put him, said Better Be is a top 4. I don't think he top 4. He's just strong, you know what I mean? He's strong. I don't know about the skills or whatever. I don't know, but he's good. He's good. Top 4, top 5, I'm gonna tell you, like this. And it goes a little something like this. Hit it. And my top 1 is Crawford. And my number 2 is... No, hold on, I messed up. Let me rewind that. My number 1 is Spence. It makes sense. Spence. My number 2. He don't play. Anyway, I'm going to go with him number 2. Tyson Fury, he say he retired, so I ain't going to put him on the list. Number 3. Crawford. Number 4. Who's number 4? Top number 4. We got Errol Spence. We got Inoue. Number 3, we got who we got? We got Crawford. Anybody I forgot? Anybody I forgot, y'all? Talk to me. Haney up there, but I don't know if I want to say 4 right now. He fought the right person at the right time. You know, styles make fights. He had the right style. He had, you know what I mean? He up there. I probably put him around number 8 or something. Number 4. You know what? They might be mad at me for this one, but I'm going to say Canelo. Number 4. Canelo, because, and look, he didn't have to go up to 168 or 175 to fight Bivol, but he did it. You know what I mean? So he did it. And guess what? He didn't come out successful, but he ain't get knocked out. Now, Bivol, when a man is coming up from 154 to fight you at 175, not only was Bivol supposed to win, he was supposed to stop it. He was supposed to stop him, but he didn't. So I take my head off to Canelo for taking that chance, because, you know, champions take chances and chances make champions. So you can't really knock him as much for losing to a man that's way bigger than him. He dared to be great. It's like if Roy Jones would have lost to the heavyweight world champ when he went up to heavyweight. You're going to say, oh, Roy Jones is not the best because he lost to a heavyweight? He dared to be great. So I'm going to say Canelo. Number 5. Good point, Vinny. Number 5. Jermell Charlo. Number 5. I gotta go with Jermell Charlo. And I don't care if nobody like my list. It's my list. My list. You know, hey, I might not like your list. But if I don't like it, I'm not gonna disrespect it. You know, hey, you got your list, I got my list. You feel me? Yeah, so we got Charlo. And yeah, we could just, the list goes on and on and on and on. Oh yeah, tell you gotta let them know, champ. Let them know. Let them know, champ. Yeah, I gotta make my list. I'm gonna write the list down because it'd be better even if I write it down. It looks better, sounds better. Yeah, I said Spence number 1, Jackson. All the way. Jose, all the way, Jose. And I agree with you, Tim. I agree with you big time. Yeah. So, what fight is better, y'all? Eddie Hearn says Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G is 10 times, not 9 times, not 8 times, 10 times bigger than Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. Do y'all believe that? Stop it! Stop it! Tell me, do y'all believe that? Come on, somebody. Holla at your boy. So, Eddie Hearn said it. Let me rewind that. Eddie Hearn said that Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez is 10 times bigger than Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. And I'm screaming, stop it! Because he wrong. You're dead wrong, son. You're dead wrong. Now, money-wise, it is bigger because Canelo Alvarez has a big name. Triple G has a big name. And they got countries behind them. Countries, not cities, not just states. We're talking about countries. But the bigger fight, the better bigger fight is Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence at K9 Boxing. A bark, a bite, overhand right. Sub-Zero, own it. You own it, your Sub-Zero. If he don't win, oh, he need to move up. I would move up if I was him. He need to move up. See, I ain't knocking my man Kobe Camp for his list. That's his list. I can't knock him for his list. Dirty Red, I can't knock him, champ. Better Beef is a beast, don't get me wrong, but if he can get past Evolve, then we gonna give him his flowers. He's just strong though. He's just real strong. Deontay Wilder was real strong, and I ain't never seen nobody put him on a pound for pound number 1 or number 2 list. It take more than just being strong. In my opinion. Now, Mike Tyson at one point in time was pound for pound the best, but he was beating everybody, knocking everybody out. He was the youngest heavyweight world champ. You know what I mean? He was the youngest ever heavyweight world champion. So you had to give him his flowers. And this fight right here definitely look like it's going to happen too. Yes. And I don't think so, champ. I don't think so either. So it's Triple G versus Canelo 10 times bigger than Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. A guy named Eddie Hearn believes so. But a guy named K9 don't believe so. Don't think so. What do the fans think? Because that's where it counts at. That's what matters. How do the fans see it? Do the fans see Canelo, Alvarez, and Triple G bigger than Errol Spence and Terence Crawford? What y'all think? Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. What do y'all think? I know what I think. And I don't know, is he saying money-wise? If he would have said something about the money, then, maybe we have an argument or we have a discussion. But he just said it was just bigger and left it at that and said, okay, y'all figure the rest out. And trying to figure the rest out, I'm like, hold on, hold on, somebody. Somebody, hold on. Did he say that Triple G on his last leg, who ain't been looking that good in his last few fights, who lost to Canelo Alvarez, is a bigger fight? If it was a bigger fight, don't you think that Canelo Alvarez would have took him first, would have fought him first and not evolve? He said, I'm going to go with the harder fight, then I'm going to go with the easier fight. But then the harder fight, he lost, so then he had to backtrack and go to the easier fight. Now, that's on paper, and I'm just saying, Come on, man, without a doubt. Without a doubt. That's right, Wes. You say it for me. Stop it. Y'all look at us, y'all. Father and son boxing. Me and little K9, me and little son. How y'all like it? Yeah, y'all gotta go copy y'all one. Cop it. Y'all gotta copy it. Oh, yeah, that'd be a good one too, though. Real talk. Man, Benavidez versus Charlo. Wow. I know Charlo was saying that he gonna fight him when it makes sense. And last time I looked, it makes sense. Canelo said that them two need to fight each other, then he'll fight the winner. So tell me that don't make it make sense. Canelo Alvarez said Benavidez and Charlo could fight each other. And once they fight each other, I'll fight the winner. So tell me that don't make sense. Since Charlo said that make it make sense. That makes it make sense. At K9 Boxing. Real talk. So yeah. Hey, without a doubt, Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez is not 10 times bigger than Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence is 100 times, not 10 times, 100 times bigger than Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez. Not 10 times, you know. Eddie Hearn said it's 10 times. It's Canelo Alvarez and Triple G is 10 times bigger. I'm saying 90 more times than that. 100 times, that's right. 100, as they tell me in the hood all the time, K9, you 100. It's 100 times bigger. Yes, let me rewind that. It's 100 times bigger. Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford is 100 times bigger than Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez. And now that's number one, the best fight, the biggest fight that I want to see. Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez is not even number two. Number two, even though Anthony Joshua has lost a few fights, I would like to see Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury before I want to see Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez. Now, I'm not saying that's number two, but I would rather see that before I see Triple G versus Canelo. Now, I'm not saying I don't want to see it because I don't mind seeing it, but I would rather see Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. I would probably put that at number two. Or I won't mind seeing Devin Haney versus Gervonta Davis. I wouldn't mind seeing that. That's number two. Before I see Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez. Now, one reason why I'm not so keened in, happy or so excited about seeing Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G is because I think Triple G really is on his last leg. And I don't want to see a guy who seems to be a good dude get hurt. But we just saw fighters in the ring like a couple weeks ago, a young man lost his life in the ring. Oh, he got caught with a good shot. And man, you know, he caught the other guy with a good shot. And next thing you know, he was punching in the air. And sadly, he passed. A young man that I sparred with plenty of times, Adonis Stevenson, was in a coma, you know, in the ring with a bigger dude at a later age. You know, he's a little older. And man, you know, you can't take them same punches as you get older. And when you get in the ring with somebody, you know, that done got better, you haven't got better, and you know that's done fought people that's punching harder than you and then got stronger, and they come back, you know, they rewind that, and they back in the ring with you, and they know exactly what to expect. But now the punches you was throwing that you was hitting them with was affecting them a little bit, or they had to really watch out. Now they can just walk to you and it's like, just shut up. I'm not trying to hit none of that. Oh man, stop it. So I'm just a little worried for Triple G's health. I think that he could actually really get hurt real bad. And I hope that whoever is refereeing that fight pay close attention to the fight and don't be willing to let the fighter, fight hurt too bad, because all it takes is too many shots, a one punch, an extra shot. When it's over, it's over. Stop it, you know? So nobody gets seriously hurt, because I know it's going to be personal. I know Triple G is going to be trying to prove a point. I know Canelo is going to be trying to prove a point. He just lost his last fight, but he definitely going to be trying to prove a point. I know Triple G wants to beat Canelo Alvarez, you know what I mean, bad, you know what I mean, because, you know, he wants to prove that, you know, he's the king of the big drama show. And I just can't see it happening. But hey, for my bro, Jonathan Banks' sake, you know what I mean, for the health of Triple G, shoot, I wouldn't mind seeing him win. You know, I hope he do good. At the end of the day, I don't want to see neither fighter get seriously hurt, because at the end of the day, we got family, we got lives outside boxing. Nobody's going to be able to fight forever. One day you're going to have to hang the gloves up and be at home or be with your family, not box again. So after the end of your career, you don't want to, you know, be slurring when you talk. You don't want to take too many shots. You want to be able to count your money and have a nice life. You know, that's what I kind of hate. After you retire from a long job, you're working at a job for 30 years, you finally retire. Now you get a chance to, you know, and live your life, you know, spend some of the money that you earn. You know, you get a check every month, But dang, look how old you are. You know, you got to retire. You can retire when you're 70 years old, 60. It's like my life is almost over with now. Now I get a chance to enjoy it. It's like, man, I'm great everywhere. You know, and it's like, man, you know, give them a retirement check way ahead of time so they can still live their life youthfully, you know, as a young buck and still enjoy themselves as a young buck, you know? And I just hope that, like I say, neither fighter gets seriously hurt. Who you got? Andy Ruiz versus Tito Ortiz. I got Ortiz. Ooh, I got, man, well, I don't know yet, but I might go with Ortiz too, just because Andy Ruiz Jr. actually just fired his trainer. And it's like, when you go into a big fight with a whole new trainer, it's like you got to jail with that trainer. And it takes a little time to jail, especially when you're going up against somebody that can really fight. And the crazy part, though, about that fight, though, Invisible Bully, is that it's on pay-per-view. Stop it! I can't believe it. The crazy part about the fight between Luis Ortiz and Andy Ruiz Jr. is going to be on pay-per-view. Stop it! I can't believe it. But hey, I'm happy for the fighters. And I feel sorry for the fans. I'm so sorry. But it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. Did I do that? No, I didn't. Yeah, pay-per-view, champ. But it is what it is, y'all. What can we do? Well, yeah, appreciate the super chat. Invisible Bully. Invisible Bully. Yeah, my dog. Make sure y'all hit the like button, though, bro. Y'all tap in. Y'all make sure y'all whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. It's the like button. Whoop that trick. The like button, y'all. Whoop that trick. Don't forget to whoop that trick. And Lomo might be a straight beast, but out of sight, out of mind. So I ain't gonna keep on bringing up Lomo's name when he's in war. You know, he ain't even fighting no more. You know, until you come back, you know, I'm gonna leave Lomo alone. Thank you for Dono to make sure to check the merch shop, www.k9boxingfitness.com. Tell them again, appreciate you, my bro. Let them know. Crying hippie. So yeah, Eddie Hearn. Got to keep going back to that, y'all. Eddie Hearn says Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G. 3 is bigger than Canelo Alvarez. I mean, it's bigger than Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. What do y'all think? Do y'all agree? Or do y'all agree to disagree? I agree to disagree. Man, I don't know. But I hope none cost the lane gold. I hope none, champ. I hope they can stop war. Stop it! Right away. We all we got. Oh yeah, you saw. So if I could have a fight that I could have, I wouldn't say, you know, let me tell you something. Real talk though. I heard Felix Trinidad. Now I don't know for sure, but a reliable source told me that Trinidad wore plasters when he fought against his son, Obakar. So that's the reason why I look at Trinidad's whole career. Upside down, you're turning, you're moving up, you're Anthony. Upside, shout out to Diana Ross. Yeah, so I don't know about that one. But other than me fighting Floyd Mayweather, you know, I would like to see a fight that I would like to have saw. Roy Jones versus Gerald McCullough. How about that? That'd be a good one. JJ, appreciate you, dog. Thanks for the super chat. A bark, a bite, a overhand right. Appreciate you, dog. It's shizzle. Yeah, but like I say, Roy Jones, Gerald McCullough would be mine. But Mosey, yeah, I like some Mosey, boy. Mosey a beast. Sugar Shane Mosley, one of my favorite fighters of all time. That's right. Would have been crazy, boy. G-Man, the G-Man, boy. The G-Man versus Roy Jones. And I believe they fought each other in the amateurs. And I think the G-Man beat him. Now, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that fight. Me versus Keith Thurman? No, that ain't no big money fight. K9 versus Floyd Mayweather. That was the big fight. Remember, I was world champ at the same time he was. That's the fight. And I know Keith Thurman. We don't want to see one time. No. Nah. So do y'all think the Triple G? Now remember, your man's Eddie Hearn said it's 10 times bigger. Do y'all think that Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez is 1 time bigger? Because Eddie Hearn said 10 times bigger. I called De La Hoya out too. When he came back, I called him out. No. But what happened? That's definitely a fight that we wouldn't mind taking right there. A lot of guys be cheating though, Toro. A lot of them guys be cheating. They don't be playing fair. They don't be playing fair. You know? But shame on all of them. Whoever got caught cheating was cheating for real. Stop it! Yeah, maybe Sugar Shane Mosley Jr. did show out in his last fight. He a cool dude. I like him, man. I like him. He trying to make a name for himself. You know? The son of a legend. A disappointment of a son of a legend is Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Jay Jackson said, Riddick Bowe versus Mike Tyson. No, I got one better than that. Remember Riddick Bowe threw the belt in the garbage can? Riddick Bowe versus Lennox Lewis. Yeah. Or David Tua versus Mike Tyson. Yeah. Top 3 welterweights, I would say Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, and Boots Enos. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that, Jay. That's good he's back in the game, boy, because, man, you know, he wasted a lot of time. Oh, he ain't had no choice. You know, he failed them drug tests and got suspended. So, what can you do? Ooh, Ike versus Mike Tyson or Lennox Lewis would have been crazy. I don't know. I'll go with Tyson versus Tua. Tyson winning. Yes, indeed. I agree with you 100%, champ. Okay, you looking for a room to rent? Man. Like I say though, man, y'all tapping in, y'all definitely hit the like button. You know, share the channel with your friends. The channel is actually growing. Where we at now? How many subscribers we got? Oh, we almost at 28,000. Okay. And we only got 15 likes though. Now, how we got 15 likes and we got, let me see. And we got 26 in the building. Okay, so let me update it. Sorry about that, champ. Let me see what we got, y'all. So, yeah, we got 23 in the building. Oh, we got 33 likes. Okay. My bad. My bad, champ. My bad. Crying hippie. We moving it, y'all. We moving. We getting there. All it take is time. Oh yeah, I had Shannon Briggs on my show before. Let's go, champ. Let's go. Crying hippie. We about to be at 28. You wake up tomorrow and look at the channel. We at 28. We ain't gonna stop. Don't stop. Get it, get it. Let's go, champ. Okay. The boy can fight. And this is a bad boy, you know. Boots gotta wait his time though. You know, hey, everybody got a chance. Cedric. Appreciate your sports training, my dog. Nah, I never sparred Purnell. I actually met him though, you know, cool dude. Before he passed, I did meet him. Oh yeah, that's always good. Let's keep, hey, they say keep our fingers crossed. Let's get it, y'all. Yep, that's right. That's right, the fight room. Oh yeah, but man, Eddie Hearn got it wrong this time, y'all. Big time. Eddie Hearn, you're wrong. You're dead wrong, son. You're dead wrong. The bigger fight is Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. By far, 100 times bigger than Triple G versus Canelo. Now, Triple G versus Canelo, the first fight was, you know, maybe almost to a certain extent on the same level, but not the third fight. The third fight, somebody gonna be in trouble, and I hope I'm wrong on who I think gonna be in trouble. But definitely I'm gonna cover that fight for sure. And I love covering the big fights, you know. I know, like I say, Big Baby Miller is fighting this weekend. I don't know what big fights we got that's actually coming up where we want to actually see it. A big fight. Man, hopefully sooner than later, we get the news of when Errol Spence and Terence Crawford is gonna fight. And then we're gonna see, you know, which fight is bigger. Like you keep on saying, oh man, the bigger fight is, you know, it's Triple G versus Canelo. But watch when the fight get made. Right now, it's more talk. If you go to these channels and you see these guys talking right now, the bigger fight or what's being talked about the most, and they ain't even signed yet, is Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. So Eddie Hearn was smart by even bringing Triple G and Canelo name up. You know what I mean? Because ain't nobody talking about that fight. I don't hear nobody talking about Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez. Nobody. The fight between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence ain't even signed yet, and they talking about it. So, facts. The bigger fight, hands down. Like a LeBron James when he make a little jump shot, he put the hands down like this. Okay, hands down, it's Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. Oh, shizzle. No dizzle. You already know what it is, y'all. Y'all keep tapping in, though. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Yeah, and like I say, by the morning, we'll be at 28. Appreciate y'all for shizzle. Triple G best fight coming. Triple G best fight coming up. Shoot, I know what's the name? When Jake Paul fight against Fury, that ain't gonna be a bad fight. That's a good fight coming up too. That's gonna be a big fight, y'all. Yep. I know. So Jake Paul brother said he still ain't got paid yet. And then Floyd said, well, if he ain't got paid, why you still trying to fight me? And his brother, he said, nah, you trying to fight me, it's the other way around. So I don't know. I know Tommy Fury pulled out the last time, but I don't know about this time. You know, so what can you say? It's a lot going on, y'all. So, like I say, y'all, the biggest fight for Shizzle, yeah, that would be a good one, though. Kobe Camp, Chris Rock versus Eddie Murphy. No, he need to fight Will Smith. I know Eddie Murphy. Will Smith the one to hit him. I don't know, crying hippie. I don't know, champ. Yeah, you're right. It's gonna be a look, man. He said, today Jay called out Fury for pulling out again. Oh, he pulled out again? Hold on, let's check. Let's see what they talking about. Did he pull out again? Nah, he ain't pull out this time, Buster. I'm trying to see where it's at. Where it say he pulled out again. Nope, it says Tommy Fury to Jake Paul, fight his own, August the 6th. August the 6th. The Get It team or any other BS. He said it's going down, bro. Yep, the fight is going down. $100%. What is y'all talking about, champ? And you can follow me on TikTok at K9 Boxing. It's K9 BOX. Not the I. Take the I out. It's BOXNG. That's me. K9 Boxing. That's a good question right there. You know, I think because the man, or he like to do what he do. Him and her, they like to do what they do. That's their relationship, they life. I ain't with it. No. I don't know what it is, but that's to let you know, boxing has become a circus in so many ways because anytime anybody can fight anybody, it's all about, if people know you now. If they know you, you can bring a crowd. You can go to HBO and fight on HBO or Showtime or Fox TV or ESPN. All you got to do is show numbers. You can go on Triller or The Zone. You can do what you do. All you got to do is show you got people that's going to watch. I don't know, Hoss. A lot going on, champ. But listen, Canelo versus Triple G might be a better fight than we actually think. It might end up, being a lot better, Hey, I just like I said, I just hope Triple G do real good though. You know what I mean? And I hope him do real good for multiple reasons. Of course, the first reason is because my homie trained him, Jonathan Banks. Another reason is because I don't want to see him get hurt, man. He's a good dude, man. He's a real dude, seemed like a great guy. Real talk. Another reason, Canelo ran away from Bovar. He said, man, rematch? Straight. He could have got a rematch, but he said, I'm straight. So he's trying to get some easy pickings. So he feel like the weaker link. You are the weakest link. He feel like that Triple G is the weakest link. And I just hope Triple G show him. No, boy, I ain't the weakest link. Show that man that egg. Ooh, show him that egg, boy. I hope Triple G show him that egg. I just don't think it's gonna happen though. But hey, I hope I'm wrong. Not many times do I be hoping I'm wrong, but in this situation, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Canelo said, no way. No way. No way, champ. At all. At all. Ooh, we gonna find out. It won't be long. How long? Not long. At K9 Boxing. Anthony Joshua and Usyk, they got a date too. So what's their date? The date is I think it's August. Let's check it out. Let's see. It's August something. I think it's August the 6th. Usyk versus Anthony Joshua. Shoot. For Anthony Joshua's career's sake, he needs that win. Usyk undefeated. And if he wins that fight, I don't think Tyson Fury is gonna come out of retirement. But if Anthony Joshua wins the fight, I think that Tyson Fury is gonna come out of retirement. And that fight right there has opportunity or a chance to do bigger numbers. That's right. Then Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. Because they got a whole country, a couple of countries behind them. So, hey, all things are possible in this day and era for sure. Tell him again, Crying Hit, because you just never know. We always in the lab. Man, you got to. That's a sad thing right there, champ. A sad thing. We gonna still say hashtag Jesus for life, no matter what. I don't know if you want to fight him or not, but I hope he do. I hope it happens for sure. I definitely agree with you with that. Definitely, Antoine Johnson, the clock is ticking. Yeah, crazy. It's the world we living in, y'all. Facts on top of facts. Yeah, right. Make it make sense, champ. Oh, you remember that, huh? Remember that, champ? I ain't retired yet, you know. Natty for life. What's up, champ? That's it. That's it, champ. That's it. I don't know, Vinny. I don't know. That'd be a hard fight right there for Clarissa. That would be her hardest fight. Fight against Ann Wolf. And you know, it's a lot going on, y'all. But the biggest news is, you know, my opinion right now is Eddie Hearn talking about some Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez is bigger than Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. I have to agree to disagree big time. And the man done lost his mind. Or either he's just trying to sell a fight. Remember, he's a promoter, a smart man. So why wouldn't he say that fight isn't bigger when it's not getting no notifications? Nobody is talking about it. So why wouldn't he say that fight is bigger? It makes sense to say it's bigger because you got people talking. Like me. That's who. At K9 Boxing. And you can follow me at K9 Boxing on Twitter, where I'm actually verified. Shout out to SB. And on IG at K9 Boxing. We all over this thing right here. Y'all see this? In my finger, you can't see where I'm pointing at, but right there where it say Facebook, then it got the Instagram right there. You know, all that good stuff. You see what it says? Like and share. Like and share. Hey, hit the like button. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Y'all better quit playing with me. Yeah, Ann Wolf could do it all. She was a good trainer and a good fighter. That girl could fight and train. She had that one guy, man. Listen, when she was training him, he seemed like he was possessed. Could nobody stop him. James Kirkland. But then, you know, once he left her, he seemed normal again. It was like she was the spinach for him. You know how Popeye got stronger with spinach? Like he was stronger with Ann Wolf, James Kirkland. They wanted me to fight James Kirkland. They asked me, K9, you know, you want to fight? You can fight James Kirkland. You can fight Fredo Angulu, or you can fight Ishe Smith in Michigan. I said, give me Ishe. In my hometown, same amount. Stop it. Show me the money. Show me the money, champ. Let's go, champ. I don't know if Heather retired or not either, youngin. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. We'll tap on again tomorrow. Y'all stay up, stay out the way. Keep God first. Till tomorrow night. See y'all at K9 Boxing. Let's go, champ. Good night, y'all. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. A bark,